I'm Rain.
And I'm Randy.
And we're watching a movie today, as always.
Wow, big shocker there. Us watching a movie? No way.
Couldn't be us. We're watching, The Martian?
The Martian, which you guys probably already know, but
yes,
this is us telling you what we're watching.
Mm-hmm. With Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
And Danny Wahlberg. He's not in this movie. But Danny Wahlberg, I know from Saw.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they're both in New Kids on the Block.
We found this out just before recording.
Mm-hmm.
We were like,
I'm shook.
We were wondering which one was in New Kids on the Block. Turns out both were in the New Kids on the Block.
I thought it would only have to be one of them. But this is what our screen looks like.
Yeah, the 20th Century Fox logo.
Mm-hmm. We're how many seconds in?
20 seconds in.
20 seconds in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope you get to it fast because we're going to count down soon. We got to go. We got to watch The Martian. Okay.
Well, they could just pause us. It's not that big of a deal.
That's true. Okay. 3, 2, 1. It should be playing for both of us right now. Oh, what the hell's that?
We got some statues. TSG Entertainment.
What does that stand for?
No clue.
Today's School Center.
It's G, not C.
Oh, is it? Oh, my bad. Today's School Guarantee. Oh, it's a bird.
It is a bird.
That's terrifying. It was a human, I think.
No, it's a bird?
Now it's a bird. It's a plane.
We didn't even get like a logo or anything about that. It was just, you know it. But we don't. We don't know it.
We don't know it. What is that? Bird?
20th Century Fox in association with TSG Entertainment.
Today's School Guarantee Entertainment.
The Martian.
We've both seen this movie before.
Yeah, spoilers ahead.
Mm-hmm. I've also read the book. I vaguely remember what happens in the book, but I've read it.
Honestly, this movie is just too good that we both just really wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
So we're watching it.
Yeah, it's not a Christmas movie, but you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Sebastian Stan for all of 2 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very sad he's not in this movie more.
I know. I can't even remember his character's name.
Beck?
Beck? E.
Was it Beck?
I think so. It's something Beck.
Beck
or it's Beck something.
Yeah, Beck sounds familiar, but I don't know if it's that's his full last name.
Or it's a nickname?
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. The only Beck I know is from Victorious.
Okay.
How do you say that?
Acidialia pentia.
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where are we? We're on Mars, right?
Yep.
Is it Mars? Yeah.
Mars.
I want to drive that car.
I just remembered that Elon Musk is trying to get to Mars.
he's gonna become the real life. I can't remember his character's name.
No.
The bitch that Mark
Watney.
Wahlberg.
Watney. Mark
Wahlberg.
Mark Watney.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, it's the same name.
You know what? They really should just send Mark Wahlberg into space on the first trip to Mars.
Oh my god. No, never go on the first trip. They never make it. Always go on the 5th. Sebastian. Oh my god. I love him so much.
Dr. Beck. Okay. I don't know. Is that a last name or...
Probably. I feel like they go by last names.
Mm-hmm. I hope to God someone says his first name.
Their suits are so fancy. This is not how I pictured astronaut suits.
Mm-mm. It's very orange-red.
Yeah, kind of fits Mars, actually.
Yeah. I love being color coordinated with the planet.
Yeah, that's goals, honestly.
Yeah. What planet are you going to? Mars.
Can't you tell?
Aren't they in love or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they get together.
Yeah, at the end, I know that.
I don't know if they're together already or not.
No, but I know they have a baby.
Mm-hmm. That's how the movie ends. Spoilers alert.
Sorry about that.
Spoiler alert, he makes it out of Mars.
Sebastian Stan's character makes it out of Mars. That's all you guys know now. If you haven't seen this movie before.
How could you not? It's so good, though.
True.
I love it.
Oh, there he is.
I love space movies, though. Space movies are my jam.
Yes.
The The first time I watched this movie, I thought it was about an aliens.
The Martian, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like, there's a movie out there where there's people stuck on a ship and an alien is trying to attack them and like kill them all. That's what I thought this was. So the entire time I was watching this, waiting for the alien to attack.
Yeah, what is that movie though?
I have no idea. It's a
I-
movie.
Yeah, but like I want to say The Thing, but that's not. I think that's a completely different movie.
I don't know. That's what I thought this movie was, though.
The one where like the alien rips out of his chest, and
I have no idea.
I only know that. Oh shit!
I only watched the trailer for it, I think.
Oh my!
A really long time ago. So I don't really remember it. And then, this was called The Martian, so it's like aliens.
Aliens.
Definitely this movie, right?
You were wrong.
I was wrong.
So very wrong.
Now there's a storm. This would be so terrifying, though.
I would have to hold someone's hand so I wouldn't blow away. I'd be too afraid to just blow away.
Right?
What? I wish I was smart.
Right.
Oh shit!
Goodbye, Watney. Nice knowing you.
Watney's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we got no time for this.
No. Bye, Watney.
He's offline. You gotta go.
They must have such survivor's guilt, though, from leaving him on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine.
I know that we see the head girl, I guess.
Uh-huh.
We can tell that she's like
Not doing all right.
yeah, she's like
She blames herself hardcore.
So much survivor's guilt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we really see the other ones though.
It definitely hits her the most because it was her choice to leave, I think.
Yeah, it was her call to like go without him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's dead, girly.
Right? At this point, like...
His suit's offline.
Mm-hmm.
Even, like, it said the suit was breached. So, like, I would just assume if he didn't die on impact with that thing, he's just gonna die later.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, if they don't leave, they're gonna be stranded.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, they have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, girly. Commander.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you really just have to. You don't really have a choice at this point.
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna peace out without you. Get on this goddamn ship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good lord. This is probably so scary.
Right? This would be terrifying.
Come on, walk faster. Oh, she made it.
Oh, good job.
We have no time for this.
Oh, yeah, but this would suck.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to leave him.
No.
But where would you even look for him out there?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, he's probably halfway across Mars now.
Alright, he got hit by that ding. He went flying.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sandstorm. Who knows what happened to him?
Is everyone buckled up?
I hope so.
I hope everyone's buckled up.
Mm-hmm.
You just get thrown about the ship. Oh, wee!
Oh, there's a missing seat. Oh.
That's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
They're all bouncing. Who are you? I don't remember you being in this movie at all. I remember everyone else except that man.
Oh, where was he?
I don't know.
Oh, they're bouncing.
That girl, she plays an older Beverly Marsh in It Chapter 2.
Okay.
I know her from that. Well, I knew her from this before I watched It Chapter 2, but like that's where I know her from now. Lewis. Commander Lewis. What is his first name? Is it Christopher Beck?
I don't know, maybe. Chris Beck.
Chris Beck. I feel like it's like Christopher or something like that.
I don't know. I think I only ever heard Chris Beck. But it could be Christopher. That is what Chris is normally short for.
Yeah.
Christian.
It could be Christian, Christopher.
Christoph.
Oh. And then it's like, JK.
It takes him a while to get in contact, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe not super long, but
I feel like it's like a day, maybe, though.
Probably more than a day.
I don't know.
He has to get Doesn't he have to get the rover?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it takes him a while.
Yeah, I feel like...
I think they notice, though, because things are in different places.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then they're trying to get in contact, and then he's like, oh, things are working.
Mm-hmm. They're like, hey, this is not where it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, but it could have just been the wind.
Mm-hmm. And then, when they keep noticing things moving, they're like, wait a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is...
Yeah, he's somehow still alive, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm. I remember in school, I was reading this when I was in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this part happens pretty early in the book, too, right? It's, like, early in the book, early in the movie. And I had to explain that he was dead, but he wasn't dead. And there was a pole shot right through him in front of my entire class.
Why did you have to explain that he was dead? He's clearly not dead.
Well, I had to give a summary of what happened when I read it.
Oh.
Like, what happened in the events that I read. So then it's like, he was pronounced dead, but then he wasn't dead. And he had a pole stuck through him.
I was like, why are you confusing your classmates? He's clearly not dead. Why do you have to bring that up?
No, I had to explain it. And then, like, they're like, oh, how much of this book have you read? And it's like, 5 pages. Like, it happened so fast. I'm like,
that's what happens. Yep.
It's really fast.
Whenever I watch this, I remember that fan fiction that I read, and they left Clint on Mars.
Why didn't they leave Bucky on Mars? Well, no.
It was Clint does seem like the type of person who would be left on Mars.
Yeah, and I was gonna be like, it could be like, Sebastian Stan's in this movie, but Sebastian Stan wasn't the one that got left on Mars. No. It makes sense on why they didn't leave Bucky on Mars.
Yeah.
And Clint does seem like somebody who would be left on Mars.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Clint.
I don't think he gets left on the ship, like on Mars, as long as Mark does.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he just has to wait for them to turn around.
That's so great. Honestly, I wouldn't want to be left like Mark.
No.
Doesn't he have, like, perform surgery or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it reading that.
I kind of forgot that he did this part. Oh, there he goes.
That'd be me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, quickly, sir.
That's not good.
That is very not good. Oh, he's even cutting the...
Imagine having to do this to yourself. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't think I could. I think I would just accept my fate at that point.
But, I mean, they are NASA astronauts. I feel like you have to get trained for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, first aid, but to perform it on yourself.
That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, knowing first aid and then performing it on yourself, or, like, knowing surgery, then performing it on yourself is 2 different things.
Yeah. Yep.
I think there was an actual, like, real-life doctor that, had to do it to himself because he didn't trust anybody else to do it.
Oh, really? Yeah. Damn.
It was,
it was like, a basic appendix removal.
No, I think it was heart surgery.
Oh, my God.
Like, he was just up and he was just doing it to himself.
Jesus Christ.
It was either it was, like, something crazy, like heart surgery or, like, brain surgery.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want anyone else to do it?
Yeah, he's like, I don't trust none of you. So he did it himself.
There's, like, something stuck in him, right?
I think so, yeah. Ugh.
What is it? Oh, a little tiny piece of something.
You give birth, Mark. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a machine. It's Wally.
Wally. Oh, this is the birth of Wally.
Yeah.
Why did you touch it with that thing, though? What was that for?
Oh.
Oh, wait. No, wait. Hold on. What?
What? He's stapling himself shut, I'm pretty sure.
Ew.
Yeah.
You couldn't have waited for, like... Oh, God. It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Couldn't have taken, like, some morphine or something. I wouldn't want to be performing surgery on myself while I'm high on morphine.
Oh my god, that might be even worse.
Yeah. It'd be fun, but it
wouldn't do anything good.
I would end up dead, but it'd be fun.
Isn't like the things in here like really accurate as well?
I think so. I think the person that wrote the book was like not a part of NASA, but maybe he was.
I feel like he was pretty smart.
Yeah, or like he like researched the hell out of what he was writing about, which props to him.
Right? Mark Watney, what's your password? Are we going to be able to see? No. Boo.
It's I hate Mars.
That's what he changed it to by the end of this, that's for sure.
Or I hate potatoes. Potatoes can rot in hell.
Potatoes suck.
You're good.
The odds are really bad.
They are very bad.
It's amazing you're alive right now, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
it said 18 in the thing, but it's 19 over there.
Where did it say 18?
It said 18 in the subtitles. It said 18, he said 19, and it's 19 there.
Huh, that's so weird.
That is so weird. Or maybe I just saw it wrong. But I could have swore it said 18 when he said 19. Oh, that's weird. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of gross, dude. I'm sorry. I'm glad that you're alive, but that's kind of gross. Oh, God. I think I would have gone crazy after the 5th day.
Yeah, right? Like, he went into this and knows that he has at least 4 years before someone can come and get him. I don't think it takes that long.
No.
But it does take a really long time.
I think like a year and a half, I think.
Yeah, it's like in the hundreds days it takes for them to come and get him.
Well, then that's not a year.
No. I don't know if it reached 365 days.
No, but that's still a long ass time.
I think it's like 100s or 200s.
I think it might be like around 200, maybe early 200s.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched this, but like I still remember a lot about it because it's so good. Mm-hmm. Like this movie is amazing.
What is that on his foot?
Oh, you got a Rubik's Cube over there.
I'm like looking where?
It's behind the computer.
I saw it eventually.
Okay. Poor Mark. Honestly, I'd probably kill myself by now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have been like, oh, fuck it.
The movie that's coming out next week?
Yeah.
Whatever they took in that movie, you'll see next week. Mm-hmm. I would have took that right now.
I would, yeah.
If I was Mark.
Yep. It'd be at least 4 years and I'm already bored as hell.
Yeah. I have 4 years, but I only have food for 30 days. What's gonna happen?
Oh, good lord. I would cry.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the Sebastian Stans?
I think it is.
Why he got so many pictures of himself? That bitch.
Oh, it's Lewis. Oh, that was just the laptop. This was Lewis's computer.
Why is she so like invested?
Right.
In the Sebastian Stan?
At least you have pictures.
Mm-hmm. Of all the people that left me behind.
I feel like you would go crazy as well.
Yeah, not being around people for so long.
Mm-hmm. You have no human contact for so long. You would go crazy.
The only human contact you get isn't really like human contact. You're typing to somebody.
At least there's that, though. It
Yeah.
could be worse.
Mm-hmm. Could be like absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But you got a pretty spacious place to live in.
Yeah, that's at least nice. You got a kitchen table and everything.
Yeah. Oh wait, I remember. I'd go mad if I didn't have any like music up there, and then the only music that he has is like from the 80s or something.
Yeah. At least he has music.
I would cry.
You listen to music constantly too, as well. Like you are always listening to music.
Yeah, I would go crazy up here. I'd just be singing the parts of songs I remember. No, he's just marking down what food he has.
Mm-hmm. Trying to stretch it.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's gonna go make some shit potatoes.
Oh, don't remind me.
Yeah.
I have PTSD. Mark has PTSD. Imagine reading that.
What?
It happens in the book too.
Oh yeah, you read the book.
And it was a lot more like in his head being like, I really don't want to eat these poop potatoes. And I'm like, stop thinking about the poop potatoes. And maybe you could eat them. I'm like, I'm going to fight Mark if I have to hear him say poop potatoes again.
God, Mark, shut up.
I was so mad. That's the only thing I could really remember from that book is being so mad at how many times you mentioned that they were poop potatoes. It's like, really?
And then you have to explain to the class about all these poop potatoes.
I would never call them poop potatoes. I would just say potatoes. And then they'd be like, how would he have potatoes? And I'm like,
you don't want to know, girly.
I'm like, you don't want to know. It's like it's this class and then lunchtime. I'm not ruining that for you guys. It was a struggle.
Yeah, there he goes.
The book actually in that class, it was English class, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like ew. She asked us what books we wanted her to get so we could read them.
Mm-hmm.
And she like ordered them with her own money and everything.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they didn't nobody really took advantage of that cuz obviously
Yeah.
but I
students.
Yeah, she was like, just give me a list of 3 books. They were struggling for 3 books. And I was like, the only book I really want to read is The Martian. And then she bought it for me.
Aw.
That's why cool. I read it. Yeah, it was cute.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, he's still bleeding. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. You're doing too much work.
Maybe it came out because you're making your poop potato setup.
Yeah. Gotta hope the dirt on Mars works.
Yeah.
He's struggling. His staples, man.
That's me every time I go grocery store. My bones.
You're like an old lady.
I know. I'm so mad. It's like I have arthritis or something.
Right. You're only like 20, but you act like you're 80.
I know. I'm so mad. My back hurts constantly. I'm like too young to feel all this. What is that?
I kind of want to say grape juice. He's already on the fuck you Mars train and it's only day 31.
From 19.
Yeah.
That is so long. That is too long.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been crazy by now.
I don't want to watch your poop potatoes, Mark.
Ew. I don't want to... Does he even cook the potatoes? Because I feel like he eats them raw at some point.
I don't know.
Ew. That's
yeah.
nasty.
This is how potatoes are made, though.
Not by humans.
Not by humans, by cows, I think.
Yeah, ew. I'd rather... I don't know. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
Potatoes are delicious, but this...
This is not delicious.
No. I want to cry. thinking dirt water. I really think it was just dirt water he was drinking.
You think?
Yeah.
I think he chugged that juice and then filled it up with dirt water.
Maybe, but honestly, it kind of looked like the same as, like, the dirt water. It was juice, but it was dirt water flavor.
Oh, it's been 5 days, I think, since we last seen him. Oh, there's TV.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I would have absolutely gone crazy without any, like, form of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think up there, if you prayed, God would hear you?
No clue.
You're on Mars, not on Earth.
Does God only care about Earth, or does he care about the humans on Mars as well?
Is he above Earth? Or is he above, like, everything? I'm confused. I need to read the Bible.
Probably won't even tell you in the Bible, to be honest.
No, but I heard he's a little sassy, and I dig that. I don't even know if he's sassy.
You like to imagine that he is.
Jesus? Yeah, he's a sassy king. I remember, this is off topic, kind of. I remember in Glee when, like, Santana asked, like, the Holy whatever club to sing to Brittany as her girlfriend.
Yeah.
And Joe was like, I don't know if I know any gay people. And then it's like, oh yeah, you do. Like, 1 out of 10 people are gay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, so one of the 12 apostles are gay. And then Mercedes' line is like, my guess is Simon because that name's the gayest. I remember that line constantly. I love it so much.
Man, I don't even know the 12.
Like, I don't know
name.
Simon, and he's gay. That's about it. Wait, was Judas one? I don't know.
I don't know, right?
I just know that song. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no. God.
Oh.
He did an oopsie.
He did a big oopsie.
Yeah. It was a really big oopsie.
He's still steaming.
Oh, he really is. 41.
Live. I didn't know he was streaming on TikTok.
Oh, nice.
I would be upset if it singed off my hair. Also, I'd be super, super bored because when I get bored, I dye my hair, but there's no hair dye up there. So what am I going to do?
I mean, he's working. That's what he's doing to distract himself.
I know, but I wouldn't be smart enough to do any of this.
You want to be smart enough to get to Mars?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, he's all suited up.
I love the gold.
Yeah, it really suits your complexion.
Is it 24 carats?
Oh, of course. Only the greatest stuff on Mars.
Oh my, don't blow yourself up this time. You did it. Fantastic. Now you can snore as loud as you want. Nobody's here.
Nope, no one's gonna judge you. Look at his face. But he gets water now.
Yes.
He did it.
I love that for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a good scientist.
He's so smart.
He really is. God damn. I can't remember.
Maybe he does stay on here a really long time because we're already at 48.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe my guess of 100s or 200s is wrong.
And that's what I don't know. I feel like he's on here for like, he's like here for like a year or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd believe that. I'd believe it if you told me he was here for 5 years.
Yeah. I think it could, actually, now that I'm remembering it, I think it gets up to like 400.
Huh.
Which is like over a year.
Mm-hmm. I just remember it being a big number.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 digits.
Yeah.
Oh, does he got a potato? He got a potato.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when he's talking to the potatoes.
Yeah, he's such a good gardener.
He's such a good plant dad. Then he's gonna eat them.
He made water for them.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on Earth.
We're not on Earth yet. Now we're on Earth.
Now we're on Earth.
Damn. In this specific square, there's no graves.
Oh, I think it's like a grave for Mark.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It says Whitney or whatever his
Yeah,
last
it
name
says
is.
his name on there.
Houston, Texas, baby.
I don't think I've ever realized they had a funeral for him.
I know that. I think I knew that they had a funeral for him, but I can't remember any of the parts that are of like the Earth people.
The Earth part of these movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't think it was interesting enough for me to know.
No, the Mark Watney stuff is way more interesting.
Mm-hmm. I barely remember the rest of the team.
Except for Sebastian Stan.
Yes, I only remember when he shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I don't care anymore.
He's only on here for like 10 seconds and it's so sad.
It is.
We really need to watch The Winter Soldier sometime.
Mm-hmm. Or something else with Sebastian Stan in it.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah,
Business,
blah.
business.
I'm not smart enough for this conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, I'm not even sure if they're talking about anything smart.
I'm pretty sure they're talking about, like, seeing if they could find Mark's body up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, people would love that. I think they want a rescue team for his body, I think.
Oh, yeah.
One of them wants the body. I don't know which one, though.
I think that guy. The one in the suit. Pretty sure they're both wearing suits, but it's
They
okay.
are, but that's what I was going to say. I'm like, aren't they both wearing suits? Oh, he got suspenders on.
Oh, he do.
I like suspenders. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they're cute. And they hold your pants up without a belt.
Yeah, too bad boobs get in the way.
I know. Microwave dings. Beautiful.
Ding!
Wait, do I know you? I think I do.
Probably.
You know, do you remember the Hunger Games?
Well, I know there's a really
Glimmer?
well-known actress in this movie on the Earth side.
I'm trying to get to it.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, and it
Glimmer.
probably is her.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're in like a Black Mirror episode too, but I can't remember. You know that the one with the two lesbian girls, and it's like in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember her?
Yeah.
That girl. I can't remember what she called. Like
I don't think that's where I remember her from.
her name is something weird though. In that,
Yeah.
it's like on the tip of my tongue, but
I would never guess it.
do I like Perry or something? It's like Perry, but like
Oh, so yeah, she's noticing that things are different.
yeah,
1854.
yeah.
That's not where it was. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Spaghetti.
Houston, we have a problem.
It's a dog name. Yorkie?
Yorkie.
Yorkie. I think it is Yorkie.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for letting me say it out loud. Anyway, I'm over it now.
Okay. No, that's who I was thinking of.
Oh.
That one, that girl.
They're both blonde. It's
They're
okay.
both blonde, but the standing one's pretty well known as well.
Okay. Okay. Where's Rover 2? You need to point it out to me. Move the pic. Okay. What am I looking at?
The Rover 2 is probably the thing that's moving in those photos.
No, I'm pretty sure they're talking about something else along with that. I think Rover 2 is like on this, like on a weird, like this is the thing. You guys can't see, but it's like this, and then it moves like slightly.
Oh.
Like he's driving it. I feel like they'd be forgiven if you say, hey, we're going to go get him.
Yeah.
It's like, turns out he's alive, and we're going to go get him. I feel like people are going to be like, oh, alive!
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, how dare you leave him on Mars?
Uh-huh.
Of course you guys didn't know.
They have no choice but to tell people, though.
Yeah.
They have to tell people.
Mm-hmm.
She literally said, you know, we only have 24 hours before we have to release these photos. So I think there's like a policy
Yeah.
or something.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
They would have just kept us under wraps. I would have leaked it to the press anyway. I don't care.
Yeah, one of them probably would have.
Fire me then. This guy's alive up there.
He's over it.
Turn the beat around.
Yeah, but then what else are you gonna listen to?
Yeah.
You have no choice but to listen to disco music.
We've not made any attempts yet.
Look, we just found out he's alive. Like, what do you want us to do? Build a rocket right now?
Oh, I remember they didn't want to tell the people that were coming back.
Yeah. The people that left him?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no way, Jose. We can't tell them. And it's like, but we kind of have to. And then they're like, no.
I think someone tells them.
Yeah.
I think they do it behind everyone's back.
Yeah,
don't they?
because it's like this collective, no, they're going to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have enough fuel or food to stop at Mars, get him, and then go back.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? They bypassed that. They did not stop on Mars to get him. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I first watched this, I really thought he was going to die. During that scene, I was so scared.
I really thought he was going to die too by aliens. The whole movie.
The whole movie. When the aliens going to show up and kill him.
Yeah. Wasn't until the movie ended that I realized there was no aliens.
That's so sad, though. No aliens? Oh, he's already at day 71.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I for sure thought aliens were going to come in here and eat him.
And then they come back, and he's like, the aliens just took over his body.
Yeah. And then it gets to the real interesting part where there's alien Mark Watney onto the ship.
Oh, that would have been so
everyone.
fun.
Then just another movie after this movie. It's like a 4-hour movie.
Just him being an alien.
Yeah.
That's me getting into the car every morning to go to work.
I hate that. Like, sometimes I forget to, like, start my car in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And then the windshield's all icy and all that kind of stuff. And it's so sad.
I was a little bit late to work one day because I had to defrost the car. So now, if I have their car, they'll automatically turn it on for me, so I don't have to heat it up.
It works that far away?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is very crazy. I think it's an app on your phone.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's so crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny. They just don't want me to be late again.
Yeah, they were upset. What were you, like 5 minutes late?
I think so.
But it was probably still before 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
At the time you're supposed to start work.
Yeah, it was like, I think I got down there at like 7:56 or something like that. But I had to defrost like everything. It was so cold. And I just sat in there too. I didn't even come back inside. I just sat in the car because I was waiting until at least the windshield was like defrosted.
Yeah.
Even a little bit just to go.
Yeah, but it just still took that long.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, and he's going near it again. Then he just chills with it. This thing that can explode if it hits a bump wrong.
Good Lord. Mm-hmm. Be careful. He says as he's thrown around.
Right. He's warm now, though, so there's that.
That's very good.
The least disco song.
It sounds pretty disco to me.
It still sounds pretty disco.
That's the only song he's ever going to listen to.
Love that he has it buckled up.
I too would have it buckled up. I'd be afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing a jig. We could do a jig in this movie too.
Oh. Love doing jigs for movies.
That's my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
Why you gotta travel so far away?
We gotta do a musical on January 1st. So we can do a
High
jig.
School Musical? It
Oh
starts
my
off
God.
in the new year.
Oh my god, yeah. We should watch High School Musical.
Hell yeah.
Because he's trying
a scientist.
He's trying to survive.
Are you doing anything? I just want to know.
I think they do try and do something.
Yeah, but like, are they currently doing anything? I don't think so.
And then I'm pretty sure it like backfires or something. Like they have a rocket or something.
Uh-huh.
And then it like explodes. I don't know. Cause he's so smart. He knows how to do things.
Mm-hmm. I can kind of hear it, but not really. It's in my bad ear again.
Your bad ear's being bad again?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So like it's all the way up, but I could barely hear it.
Maybe we should switch spots or something next time. So you can have your good ear. Oh, but then you wouldn't be able to hear me.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'd rather like watch the movie but not hear it, other than like not hear you.
Yeah, I suppose. Hello. 3 months.
This is why we have the subtitles on too. You know?
Yeah. Subtitles are just so cool though.
Yeah, I like the aesthetic of the subtitles on.
It's like sometimes they talk really fast and you don't know what they say.
Yeah. Or it's like they talk really quiet and you're just like, what the fuck are they saying?
Rain's ears like, what the fuck are they saying?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, speak up. They do deserve to know. Yep. I agree. I don't even really know what they're doing right now. I think they're seeing who, like...
They're making a rescue plan for Mark. Mm-hmm. And then they don't want to tell the other guys. And they're like, we need like 6 months to do this. And he's like, nope, you got 3.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why it blew up. You did it in 3 months instead of 6.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh. He grew potatoes on Mars.
That's so cute.
He's so good at this. They know you're alive. Don't worry, Mark.
Yeah. You're Gucci. You're golden. They're coming to get you.
Yeah. They're working their bestest. Not really.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
they're doing something.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Uh-huh. I forgot what he's trying to do. Or he's just trying to get the rover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I think, well, he's trying to, he's making a plan for their next mission to Mars, which is in like 4 years. He's trying to get to this place where they're going to land in Mars.
Uh-huh.
And he's trying to figure out how to get there in 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, he's got plenty of time.
He got plenty of time to try and figure out how to get there.
I think he's just pushing how far the battery could go.
Mm-hmm. Because he needs to get to that place.
Uh-huh. No.
But I think this might be him getting the Range Rover. The Mars Rover.
Uh-huh.
Except what?
Except what? Can you tell us, please?
Yeah, right? I need a map, and he takes a picture off a wall, I'm pretty sure, right?
I think so, yeah. Hey, well, come on, man. What are you doing?
The janitor.
He's marking on the beautiful painting.
Right, how rude.
Or a picture. I don't know what it is. It looks like a painting and a picture. It could be both. Okay.
He knows where he's going.
Where is he going?
You gonna tell them? I feel like he just like, I need an airplane.
Stop
You're not gonna tell her?
Stop demanding things, sir.
Right. I need a map. I need an airplane. He needs everything.
He really does. But he should say please and thank you. I ain't doing shit for you, dude.
But they don't want us to know, as audience members.
No, and then I'm upset about it.
But we already know.
I have
because
a question.
we have watched this.
Does Mark have a wife?
Does Mark have a wife?
I don't think so, but I think so, but I don't think so.
I don't remember.
Exactly.
He seems like someone who would have a wife.
But also, he could not have a wife. Because I feel like if he had a wife...
We would see her?
We would see her.
Yeah. He also feels like someone who wouldn't have a wife.
Mm-hmm.
He has both the vibes.
He literally, yeah. I feel like he's too invested in his plans to have a wife.
Yeah.
But he could have a wife.
Yeah.
Maybe he chooses not to have a wife.
Maybe he doesn't find a wife until after Mars.
Is it Commander Lewis? Maybe.
Imagine. '97.
97. That was a year after you were born.
It was.
I'm so smart. Oh, a bicycle.
Oh, just a bike in the warehouse. Oh, there's more in the back. Do you see them?
Why aren't you guys taking the bike?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
He'd be digging.
He do be digging.
You didn't bring your shovel?
That's so lame, Mark.
You should have brought your shovel. I know you have one. You were digging dirt with it earlier.
I know.
Maybe he didn't want to bring it on the rover or whatever the thing he was riding.
What is that?
It's Pathfinder.
Oh.
It's Wally.
It's Wally. I can't believe he gave birth to Wally.
Yeah.
Oh.
He builded her.
He do be... Oh, a rover.
It's so rainy out right now.
It is.
In real life.
Yeah. Oh, we're at 109.
Oh, we're at day 109 already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Mark.
I feel like this movie just started, too.
Actually, would you believe me if I told you we're halfway through this movie?
Are we really? Has it already been an hour?
Almost. It's been 50 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Damn. Has not felt like that long.
No. It's just such a good movie, that's why.
So true.
Like, I could watch this, like, every day.
Mood. I just can't wait to see Sebastian Stan again. That's
Right.
the only downfall of this movie.
Right, there's not enough Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, there's enough Mark Wahlberg though.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah.
This is the only Mark Wahlberg movie I think I know him in. It's only this one.
Honestly, same. I mean, I probably watched other Mark Wahlberg movies, but I don't really remember.
Yeah.
This is the only one that stands out to me.
The only Danny Wahlberg movie I know is Saw 2.
Yeah.
That might be the only movie he's ever in.
I have no idea.
Are we texting? We're texting him.
I don't think we're texting yet. Because I'm pretty sure they have the talk, like, via camera for a little bit there. Like, camera pointing.
Boo.
And they have to tell him how to fix it or something.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Not a bad uh-oh. A good uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I would have been screaming, to be honest. This thing moving by itself.
Wally, you're alive.
Oh, Wally, you're alive. What the heck is this?
I planted you 75 days ago. You're already so big.
Oh, he's writing a little sign.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, they're like, it's like live and they're like texting him back and forth and it's live to like everybody.
Yeah.
And then he just starts going off on them. And they're like, cut it.
Because he starts like swearing or something like that.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to say? No? that even pointing at yes?
No, it looks like it's pointing at no.
And I don't know.
Okay. It looks like it says no, but okay.
Maybe like the part that looks like it should be pointing isn't actually the part that's pointing, right?
Oh, maybe.
Like the camera is probably like in that middle part. 1996?
That's what he said, but I thought that was from 1997. No, they lost contact in 1997.
Yeah.
He is too smart for this.
He is way too smart.
It's kind of annoying me.
That he can just know solutions to things. How do people just know? It's so steamy.
That was me with the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, we had chicken nuggets earlier, and we have our window open, and it's like storming out, so it's like freezing in here. And we had chicken nuggets, and like they were so steamy, as much steamy as those potatoes.
I literally pulled them out of the oven and I put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
So it was steaming. Pretty sure it fucked up my mouth even more than it already was, but that's okay. I've just been dealing with that.
Rain, you can't keep complaining about your burnt mouth if you burn your mouth every meal, okay?
Listen, I'll continue to do it, and I will continue to complain.
Look at him finding an alphabet people can work with. That's only like 12 letters. It's so weird.
What is he doing?
He's making a circle. So we can tell what letters they're pointing at.
Oh, I love this for him.
And you just automatically knowing that alphabet? Like, oh my god.
You guys are too smart. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
These don't look like letters. These look like numbers.
Well, they're not English letters, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, they are English letters.
Yes.
Some of them are.
Some.
Not convinced they all are, but... He's seeping.
Didn't go start. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, there was a number there.
Oh my god.
Numbers and letters.
That's...
Oh, it's like a graph. Yeah. Oh my god, I never realized that's how that circle thing worked.
How alive, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can read that without having to type it out, Mark. You're smart enough to think of that, but you're not smart enough to read it without writing it out. They definitely did that for our sake. The audience sake.
They really did.
They really do think we'd be dumb.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough. Okay, impaled by an antenna, biomonitor. Something.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Y'all are too smart.
Right?
You guys should be taken down. This is my origin story. My villain origin story.
NASA too smart.
NASA too smart needs to stop.
Don't say that. You're going to get the FBI after us.
Listen, if I want Aaron Hotchner after me, I will get Aaron Hotchner after me. I need to watch Criminal Minds again, dude.
I was tempted to watch Criminal Minds the other day, actually. I was like, I never really fully watched Criminal Minds.
It's so entertaining, though.
Uh-huh.
That's why I'm also watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because it's like Office meets Criminal Minds, but less Criminal Minds. I wish it was
Isn't
more.
Isn't there like another Criminal Minds? Like a newer one?
I don't know. I think, with Penelope.
Or like, I think there's a few from the main cast, but not all of them.
I know Penelope's there, but I don't know.
Mark, this is Vincent Copar. We've been watching you since something.
Love that for us.
Yeah.
Love that. I love not dying.
Right, not dying is great.
Not dying is the best.
Not dying on Mars. Having to eat potatoes all the time.
How's the crew? Uh-oh.
Oh, yikes.
They were thrilled. This is where you lie to them.
They're very sad about it. And they feel bad.
They're happy, they're sad. It's a mixed emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, you're taking too long to respond. Come on.
Are you receiving? Mark. Yes. We didn't tell them.
We didn't tell them yet. Or maybe this is, like, it's, like, not live tweeting, but...
I don't think it's live yet, but I do think it eventually does get live, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not convinced anymore.
I think maybe they want to show the general public that Mark is still alive.
Uh-huh.
And be like, hey. But this doesn't really seem like this seems like a spot where he's going to start swearing.
Yeah. I think he goes off on them, maybe.
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Seems like a Mark thing to do.
Yeah, he's like, what do you mean you haven't told them? Yeah, see?
It just cuts the audio.
Yeah.
Because you can't have swear words without it being, like, rated R in America or something
yeah,
like that.
which is, oh my god. Y'all don't live on the edge or anything. What the hell? F word?
So many F words.
Me too, dude. You see him, he's so proud. He's like...
Yeah, it is being broadcasted.
Oh.
Broadcasted live all over the world. Fuck you.
Fuck you, America.
You left me here.
I don't know what he says.
We don't... I wonder if they say it in the book. Do you remember?
They must have said it in the book, but I do not remember what it says.
Oh.
You didn't mean what he said. Thank you, Mr. President. He's probably like, fuck America, fuck the president, fuck all of you, fuck NASA.
Yeah, probably.
Y'all want me to be so fucking happy, but you left me on Mars.
Yeah. And you guys aren't coming to get me right now? That's so rude.
The Hermes.
4 months since Mars' departure.
That's too long.
It's been 4 months already. That's crazy.
They just traveling in a thing that looks like that? That's so scary.
That doesn't look like a car.
That looks weird. I don't like it. What do you want?
Are they going to tell them? Oh, they might tell them, and the secret thing is probably the plan. Like, they're like, tell them, like, hey, this won't work.
Yeah.
And
then someone's like, no, but it would work.
Yeah.
But it's a really big risk.
And they're like, no, we're not going to tell them. And then someone sneaks and tells them anyway.
Yeah. And they're like, do y'all want to do this? And they're all like, duh, girly. Yeah. That's probably also why they don't want to, they immediately tell them, like, hey, no, this won't work. Because, like, they're all going to want to go back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What? Beautiful.
Oh,
there he
Sebastian
is.
Stan.
I love him.
Crew meeting.
Oh my god. Among Us?
Yeah.
Who's the imposter? Mark.
One of you is sus.
Oh, my vote's for Orange, the one still stuck on Mars. Are you married, girly? That's on your left hand. Oh, they can't be love interests anymore.
Oh, they're married.
No, what? Oh, she's married to somebody else.
Okay. They're not married.
They were supposed to get married, but he's like, no, girly, I love my plants more. And she's like, Mark. Oh yeah, we missed the emotional. Mark's alive.
Yeah.
I was too busy talking.
Mark's alive. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. he also said, "Oh yeah, we've known he's been alive for 2 months,
And you guys haven't told
and
us.
we haven't told you."
That's so rude.
Yep.
No, we all left him behind, girly.
Yeah.
We're all in this together. We should watch High School Musical.
We should.
She's like, I gave the order. Who are you, sir? What? Who are you? Standing right next to Sebastian Stan, like I know this bitch.
Oh yeah, that guy that we didn't know.
Yeah, I don't remember him being here.
Oh, thought he was gonna be upset about it. I love his jokes. Like, he's so funny for a person who's stuck on Mars.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing he still has a personality.
Yeah, I definitely would have just started crying.
Right. Oh.
You colonize Mars. Excuse me, colonizer.
Rude.
I love you, Mark. You're forgiven.
We got more disco music.
Oh yeah, Neil Armstrong is the one on the moon, right?
Yeah. First one to step on the moon or something like that.
Louis Armstrong is a bitch in the bicycle race, right?
Yeah.
But he got caught cheating.
Yeah.
Loser. You don't get caught. You gotta bring up the telephone again.
Ring ring.
Don't they watch him and they're like, what is he doing? He's like, practicing poses. Of course.
Or like they ask him for a photo and then he starts doing poses.
Yeah.
They're like, stop it.
Yes, you can.
You can so use it.
That's clear enough as his face.
Yeah, it's clearly him.
I think it's hilarious. Me and that dude in the background were the same. We'd be smiling, laughing at the same thing. When he was just like going off, he was like laughing in the background.
Right, like what are you going to tell the guy you stranded on Mars to shut up? Like, no.
Yeah.
Let him swear. What?
I don't know. I read the thing, but I'm a hope that was wrong. Like the subtitles were wrong.
Oh, doesn't things go really bad now?
Yep.
Yep.
I remember this part.
Mm-hmm.
It was so devastating in the book.
It's so devastating in the movie as well.
Mm-hmm. I only remember like bits and pieces of the book.
Did you ever finish it?
I think I got to the part where he was getting rescued, but then I didn't have time to finish it. So I got pretty far in that book.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised.
I know.
You never get far in books.
No, I think it's because I had to read it for school.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was actually forced to read it.
And she bought you the book.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes everything.
That's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Not this again.
Not the suit. He has a crack in his helmet. Put your hand to it or something.
Yeah. I'd be too afraid I'd push it and then it'd open more.
Oh, God. I didn't even think about that. Oh, duct tape.
Beautiful.
Fixes everything.
It really does.
Duct tape is so too good.
Now, how are you going to see?
I think breathing is more important than seeing at this point.
That's so very true.
No panic. No panic,
Don't
Mark.
panic. That's the only, like, problem. Is, like, people panic.
Yeah. Really, though, you can scream, don't panic all you want, but, like, when you're in that kind of situation, you panic.
Yeah. There's nothing else to do except panic.
Yeah.
He did it, though.
Mm-hmm. There goes your potatoes.
That's so sad.
It is the potatoes, right?
I think so. Which, that was his main source of food.
Yeah. And then he's really skinny at the end of this.
Yeah.
He's like bones, basically.
Yeah. Oh, this is so sad.
Mm-hmm.
All his plants are dead.
Mm-hmm.
How did it even happen?
I think there was a storm. I don't know what happened. But they knew a storm was coming. He was like grounding things with rope and stuff like that. But it just happened.
That's so sad.
There goes his potatoes.
That's like his little babies, too.
Mm-hmm.
He grew them all.
Mm-hmm. No, not his babies. Then he has to like survive on like a potato a day or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Or maybe less than a potato a day.
It's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
At least he could get new clothes.
Yeah, he needs a new helmet, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, we get to little POV.
Oh,
I love that.
right. Where are we now? Do you know?
I don't know.
Are we in like the rover or are we in the base?
I think we're in the base. Oh wait, no, it's kind of looking like a rover.
I have no clue where we are right now.
No. Switch your helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes back to the silent thing and he's just screaming into the abyss.
Oh no, Mark.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's so cold too, probably.
Mm-hmm. But he has that thing in the rover, so maybe he's not in the rover.
Oh, true.
That radioactive
Yeah.
thing.
It'd have to be the base then.
Yeah.
Oh,
there he goes.
yeah. He held it together for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Don't cry.
No, poor Mark. I hate this. This
Is
movie
that
was
blood
so fun.
on his chin?
I think so. This movie's so fun, and then you get to the halfway point, and it gets so sad.
Yeah. Crops are dead.
Mm-hmm. No.
That's so sad. Oh, damn.
Yeah, they were trying to give him. They were going to leave him up there for like 800.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, oh shit, now we got to go up there ASAP.
Yeah.
Because he only has to 409, they said.
Yeah. He belonged there before 800 and something.
Mm-hmm.
It was. Bruce Banner?
Oh.
What if this was just in the Marvel universe?
Oh, imagine.
I love Marvel.
Marvel's amazing.
I love Bucky.
Yeah, Bucky's amazing.
Sebastian Stan is in this.
Soul 136.
Beautiful.
Oh, now they're talking. That's so cool.
That's cute.
That guy back there, like, who is he?
Like, who's this bitch?
Oh. Oh.
Roasting the shit out of him. It's a house, Mars. Sucks, man. My crops are dead.
Mars is fine.
Sounds like you. Beautiful.
Right? Like, that would be such a sight to see.
Yeah.
Like, just even being in space. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Beautiful. At least they get to talk to each other.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
That's so cool. And
Chuckle
sweet.
sadly.
Chuckle sadly.
That's so
No,
sad.
no sad chuckles.
No sad chuckles.
Half the base is gone.
Yep.
You got some buckets.
He's given up. He
Yes.
can't make any more potatoes.
That's so sad. No more potatoes. It was so happy.
I was so happy, but that was so sad.
No, Mark. Don't give up.
I wish he had more potatoes.
Now he's fixing everything with duct tape.
Duct tape is so useful.
Right. Duct tape is so useful. You can fix everything with that.
Yeah.
Clearly. If you can fix Mars with that, you can fix everything with that.
Literally, yeah.
He's just patching up the side of the whole
Yeah.
side of the base with some tarp and some duct tape.
Beautiful.
Just doing you. Which is actually nothing compared to how he gets out of Mars at the very end. Like, Jesus Christ, Mark.
I don't know how he does it.
Right? Like, no, don't do that. Watch me.
Why can't he make any more potatoes?
I don't know.
Maybe he don't know have any more poop left?
Maybe. But he's got to be pooping.
Yeah, so like why can't he make potatoes?
Maybe he has no way to make water
Uh,
for the potatoes.
yeah, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of looked like Chris Hemsworth there for a second. I was like, whoa, what are we watching?
All those potatoes. It's storming outside again. Oh
good
no.
Lord. I would cry.
Mars storms, I guess, are no joke.
No.
He's counting his potatoes.
He got to know how long he could survive.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how many potatoes he got.
He got 52 in that one.
49 in the other. He's too worried about dying
Yeah.
because of the storm right now to be concentrating on counting potatoes.
Yeah. Go put your suit on, then count the potatoes.
Yeah.
Easy fix.
What are they doing?
I don't know. But I too would live at the office.
Oh my god.
Wait!
It's that guy.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
He was in Spider-Man.
He's also the This Is America.
Dan... don't know his name. I want to say something like Dalton.
Danny.
Danny Dalton. That don't sound right.
It's like Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, yeah.
It's like the guy in Saw and him have basically the same name, but one's Danny and one's Donald. I don't remember which one's which.
That's Donald Glover. What is it? I don't know. Anyway.
One of them's Danny and one of them's Donald.
Anyway, it don't matter. We know him.
Or Childish
Gambino, yeah.
Gambino.
I didn't know he was in this movie.
He's also in Community.
I'm trying to know what that is. Trying to remember.
Oh, it's a TV show.
Oh.
How much money? Oh, no.
Oh.
Guess they don't care how much money. I guess the president is probably giving them as much money as they need, to be honest.
They're trying to get somebody off Mars.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You should do the inspections. One in 20 is not a good odd, though.
No, it's really not. I would have, rather it be 1 in 100.
Yeah.
Even then, still.
Yeah.
That's still a 1% chance. 1 out of 20.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know what that percentage-wise be.
5%?
Oh. I know that's still pretty small, but
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
He's rationing his food.
Huh.
Yikes.
That's all you got to eat?
For the day, I think. I'm not sure.
Chew it a lot more. At
Mm-hmm.
least you wouldn't wouldn't feel hungry.
Sold 154, and then the ship blows up, and then now you had then he's like, what? Now what?
Oh. Ew.
Mm-hmm.
That probably tastes fucking nasty.
Right. No ketchup. No.
I'd kill myself if I ran out of ketchup.
He ran out of ketchup.
That's my final straw. I ran out of ketchup. I'm ending it all.
I know you guys are doing a rescue mission right now.
But stop. I'm dying.
I don't even think they're doing a rescue mission, actually.
No.
They're just trying to drop him food, I think.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
That will last him until they can come and get them.
Yeah. It's Jesus Christ, you aren't even getting rescued.
No.
You're just getting food. Then you have to wait another 2 years.
Yeah.
I think is the plan.
At this point, don't drop me off food. I'd rather just die up here.
Right.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone completely insane already. I would have went insane.
It's been so long already. I would have also gone insane.
What was that? Was that a bird?
I don't even remember the problem that happens. I just remember there's a problem.
Yeah, I think it blows up by accident.
Oh no.
Yeah, something looks weird, and I think it's
Do you think he figures out it's gonna blow up before it blows up?
I think so.
Or do you think he knows? I think he might be the one that figures out Hermes can save them.
I think so.
Yeah.
And he tells them, and then I think, it got out of the atmosphere, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Then something drastic happens.
Yeah. They're getting a little shimmy.
Yeah.
No.
It's really bad. Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Yep.
There it goes. Should have done the inspections.
Mm-hmm. I hope it crashes in the ocean, doesn't hit anybody.
Right. Well, the Earth is mainly ocean, so a lot of things just hit the ocean.
Yeah.
There's always that slight chance.
It could fall on a house.
Yeah. I wonder if you get, government money.
Oh, maybe.
If something from NASA falls on your house, does insurance cover it? Does NASA cover it?
Who knows? How'd the launch go?
Not
Terrible.
Good. Yikes. Bad thing to ask, Watney. Read the room. Jesus Christ.
Right? Jesus. Oh, we're getting up there.
186.
Is their days longer or shorter?
Longer?
I think, yeah, that was my
I think their days are longer, yeah. Because they are further away from the sun.
Oh, yeah.
So that would make sense if it was longer.
Yeah. It's just like summer all the time. Long ass days.
I wonder if Mars has seasons.
Or I feel like it's just cold all the time up there.
Maybe. Do you think it has snow?
We kind of saw it.
Did we?
Yeah, when all his crops.
Oh, it was like frost. Yeah.
That's pretty close to snow.
That's not snow, though. It's not like snowing out.
Yeah, but the water freezes. So therefore, it could be snow.
Oh, is he writing goodbye letters?
I think so. But like to who? Your wife?
Maybe his parents.
Your kids? Probably his parents. I'm not convinced he has any family other than his parents.
I do not know.
How are they going to get it down to Earth, though? Or are you texting it to Earth? Who knows?
He's probably texting it to Earth. I think they probably asked him. Hey, do you want us to say anything to your parents?
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
He just said, thank you for being my mom and dad. Shut up, Mark.
No, Mark, don't be so sad.
That's so rude to say. I will cry.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Hotchner. Is that you?
Why is Aaron Hotchner here?
He's a part of the FBI.
Oh my God.
The astronaut's going to die. Okay, thanks.
Oh, they have a ship?
I think so. I'm trying to read what they're saying.
They're like, oh, we have a ship. He's like, why hasn't NASA asked us about it? And then they're like, well, NASA doesn't know we have a ship.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Are you stupid?
Now they're trying to decide if they should tell NASA they have a ship. To be honest, if you go rescue an astronaut, think about all the good press.
Mm-hmm.
You would have amazing good press if you rescued an astronaut from Mars.
Yes. But now, if you keep it for yourself and you launch it, and someone figures out you've had the ship for so long, even when Mark was still up in space, and they find out you didn't do shit to help him, all that bad press.
But I think China is helping them.
I think so.
So that's good. NASA Advanced Supercomputer. Why are you hacking into the supercomputer?
This sounds sketchy.
Yeah. This is him figuring out, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he's in NASA.
I thought he was at NASA this entire time.
Me too.
Guess he's not.
Apparently not.
Now they're like, we don't even need to land on Mars. We could just crash on Mars. Okay. Oh, he has a badge. I'm important. Okay. He knows how to save Mark Watney.
Beautiful. I love that. I love him saving Mark Watney. Oh.
I knew it was from something. I just didn't remember what.
Lord of the Rings. Goddamn nerds. Hi, Richard.
$5.61.
Oh no. Excuse us, boy. He hasn't slept. He slept 3 hours in 2 days.
Right? He's too busy doing your jobs for you.
Literally. Oh, I love this.
I love that he's like simple explaining this to a bunch of NASA employees that probably are smart enough to understand if he just explained it normally.
They're definitely just doing this for the audience.
Yeah.
And I thank them for it.
Yeah. I was thinking more, he's just so sleep deprived, you know? He has to explain it like this.
Yeah. Ooh, pen.
So they loop around Earth and go to Mars?
Yeah. Oh, flyby. That's funny.
It will work.
It will work.
But we're planning to drop stuff off to Mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
No one do they have the plan? Do they know that Mark is going to build a rocket? Yeah.
I don't think so. Just text Mark, say, hey, build a rocket.
I don't think they probably don't want him to build a rocket.
No, but he should build a rocket. Why was that not his first thing? Hey, maybe I could build a rocket so I could fly home.
Well, I don't think he has enough stuff to, like...
Build a rocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can barely build a rocket to get to atmosphere.
Yeah, I remember.
Uh-oh.
We have one death or we have several. I can't remember. 6.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, it's his choice.
I think it must be him then.
It must be him then. Also.
Yeah, it's either him or the dude on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Could be any of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Except for that main guy.
Yeah.
My guess is him, though. He seems very...
It's either him or that other blonde girl.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Or that dude on the screen. I feel like it's out of 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
We shall see. Which one? Watch, it's none of them.
No. It's your private time at the gym. I wonder, like, how long they have to work every day. Like, for NASA, you know, do they have breaks?
Yeah.
Do they have, like, 8 hours they have to work? Or do they have to work, like, the full goddamn 18?
I will literally cry. Oh.
Oh, is that how they sneak it in to them?
I think maybe.
It could be.
What is this?
It's not a letter. It's a text file.
Oh.
Your wife gave you a virus.
Oh wait, that's the dude.
Mm-hmm. This is the plan, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It will work. But who told us? Was it Richard?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Are we never going to know who told them?
I guess not. It said Rich, but it's because it's his plan, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought they did it like in a video form.
Yep. If they do this, they're going against NASA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mutiny. If we do this, we're going to get fired and maybe sued. And our whole lives will be down the drain.
Yeah, but if we do this and it fails, we're going to be dead. So, like...
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That's 533 more days. Oh, I would do it.
I would do it.
Yeah. I wouldn't be ecstatic about it, but I would do it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sign me up.
Oh no. I don't know what that means, but I know it's bad.
Yeah. Good. I hate this place. I don't wanna ever come back here.
We're up here for 1,000 days. Maybe I don't want to go back home, come up here again.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was definitely for us.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of annoys me when TV shows do that.
Yeah.
They're like, someone really smart says a bunch of stuff, and then someone else is like, okay, but in English?
Yeah. It's like, bro.
Like, it happens in so many TV shows. And it's like, you're literally on a ship in, like, the space. Mm-hmm. You are an astronaut. You should
Yeah, you should know what she's talking about.
You're smart enough to understand her. I know you're just doing that for our benefit.
It's kind of annoying.
But she could have just said yes in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, can you do this? Well, I have to do this and this and this and this and this. Like, it's a yes or no question,
girly. She could have literally been like, yes, and then explain what she would have to do to sound smart. Like, I would have took that. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, yes, but I need to blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And I'd be like,
yes, I can.
Girl, you are so smart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rich Pennell. Rich Pennell must have been the one. I bet it's him.
No. Rich is the person that made the plan.
Oh.
That visually showed what it was going to do. That dude.
Oh.
That's Rich.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Huh.
It definitely was him.
Yeah, he called him out even.
Yeah. His name is Mitch. That dude's name is Mitch.
Okay.
He's like, you're killing the Mitch. Maybe.
Maybe, but it was their choice.
They wanted to do it. I just gave the information of what they would have to do if they wanted to do it.
Yikes. You're going to have to fire a lot of people when this is all over with.
He said bring our astronauts home, though. That's kind of cute.
Uh-huh. He also said, when this is all over, you're fired.
Yeah. But in the meantime...
Oh, they are going to... That was the plan, to go and pick him up.
Yeah.
I thought the plan was just to drop himself off, and he decided to know, hey, I'm going to build a rocket and to go up there anyway.
Like, from... I don't know what you're saying right now, so okay.
Well, I knew the plan was to go and slingshot around the Earth and go pick up something from Earth, go to Mars, and then go back home. But I didn't know, like, they were picking up something from Earth. I thought they were picking up something from Earth to drop it off at Mars and to go home.
No.
And then Mark just decided by himself to go build a rocket.
Oh, you see, I thought, like, my thought process was they were getting extra food, right? For the journey to pick him up.
Yeah, that is what they're doing.
Yeah. I knew that. I didn't know you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh. Beautiful. Elegant.
Oh, now we got some hope.
We also got some jig music.
Yeah.
On my radio.
Speaking Mandarin.
He looked like he almost fell.
His duct tape thing is still going strong, though.
I'm so proud of it.
Still doing math about his food. Always doing math about his food.
What does that say?
Goodbye, Mars.
So does goodbye Mars food? Oh, there's a starman waiting and blah blah blah. Yes.
Can't see you for another 2 years. An extra 2 years.
Sorry about that, bud.
Mm-hmm.
He's making his rocket ship.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Oh, is that her husband?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it?
I don't know what it is.
Is it disco music?
Oh, maybe.
I think it was probably disco music.
Her and disco music, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Look at it going.
He's becoming a hot air balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Is he's making the rover the rocket, right?
I think so. Oh.
Oh my god.
I would forever do that.
I love those.
Oh, that's so many children.
So many children. What I was gonna say was I love those videos of astronauts when they come home.
Yeah, they just like...
They like drop stuff all the time when they're like doing interviews or something.
Yeah.
They like have their coffee in their hand or a pen or something.
Yeah, and then they just move it to the side, right? So,
yeah.
And let it go, and it just...
Yeah, gravity. Gravity gets to them.
I remember seeing one where like he was like explaining what he was doing, and then he like just moved the pen and like let it go, and then he just like looked down as it fell. He's like... What?
Oh yeah, that happens here.
Gravity's a thing.
Oh, look at them go around Earth.
That thing is so terrifying looking.
What, the ship?
Yeah. Why is it so long? Oh, hell yeah. Hopefully you don't crash. You're supposed to catch that whole thing, huh? Imagine.
Damn.
Oh, that would throw me off. I think I would throw up.
Oh, right.
Stop flirting.
You probably don't even realize you're upside down though in these kind of situations.
Yeah, but oh my god.
Also, why is it spinning? How rude.
I know.
That is what would get me dizzy. Like that thing is just constantly spinning.
Yeah.
Like you're also like moving, but you're also spinning, and that is horrible.
This is very horrible.
Yay!
Yay!
They caught it.
It was successful.
Now they just need to catch Mark.
Hopefully they do that.
Hopefully they do that.
We both know what happens.
Mark dies.
Oh, it's so sad. He has to have a real funeral. 7 months later.
Jesus Christ. It takes them 7 months to get to Mars.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's too long.
Reminds me of that fanfic, remember I talked about earlier? They left Clint on Mars. I was like, I don't think they left him very long. But they left him like 14 months, I guess, because it takes that long to get to Mars.
Oh, I didn't know we saw a butt.
Yeah, we see naked Mark. But he's so skinny.
Yeah.
And so sickly.
As long as I don't see penis, I'm good. I'm okay with butt.
He's so scrawny. I feel so bad for him.
He could probably wear one of the girls' outfits.
Right.
I'm surprised you haven't gone crazy.
Right, I'm surprised you're still thinking about things.
Yeah. My brain would be absolute mush.
Mm-hmm.
My thoughts would consist of...
Can you still talk to people? I hope you can still talk to people.
Yeah. I would just practice talking to myself.
I'd probably just be talking on that computer all day.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to NASA agents.
Mm-hmm. Yo, what you doing now?
Yeah.
What did you have for lunch?
Can you, like, type me a book, please?
Just give me a book to read.
Yeah.
Has Harry Styles been canceled yet? Just give me small updates, okay?
Any celebrities get married? Any celebrity divorced?
Any celebrity is having new kids.
Mm-hmm. Soul 461. You put a signature down.
Beautiful. I would never want to see that again.
No. I don't think he ever does, but I'm like, I wonder if he would ever go to space again after this.
Oh, space pirate. I love space pirates.
He's a space pirate.
I love space pirates. I love pirates of anything, really.
Yeah.
Pirates are just so cool. I love pirates. This movie is almost over.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Mark's almost home.
I still want to drive that.
Okay.
It looks really cool.
It does. It looks like it'd be cool to drive over everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can handle any terrain.
Mm-hmm. It's like a Jeep.
Like a Jeep. A space Jeep.
Like a space Jeep. I love Jeeps so much. I want a Jeep.
We're not rich enough for Jeeps.
No, ever since I saw Styles with a Jeep, I want one. I want one so bad.
From Teen Wolf.
Yeah, I would
give some context for the people listening.
They probably know.
I don't know. You did just mention Harry Styles earlier.
Harry Styles has a Jeep. That's why. No. Styles Stalinsky. Dylan O'Brien's character in Teen Wolf. He has a Jeep, and I think it's cool.
There's space tornadoes behind him.
No! Remember?
Yeah.
Something that's going to come out later, but oh no, not the tornadoes again.
Not the tornadoes again.
Ugh. They're going to turn him into a zombie.
No! Storms on Mars are scary.
They really are. Get in the spaceship.
Doing as good as he can be.
$13.
Oh my god. Oh, he's just trying to go to a certain spot, right?
Yeah.
Mark. He's over there.
He should be there.
Oh, you see that little tiny dot? That's him.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm not convinced Rain can actually see him.
No, I couldn't. I was looking, but I couldn't see him. Can you guys get any closer?
No, they only have one view of Mars. It's really, really big. Can't zoom in.
That's so rude. I finally see him, though.
Oh, wow. It took you this long to see him? Jesus Christ, Rain.
Yeah, just now. I just saw him.
Imagine.
I would die.
Rain's like, I don't have to imagine. That really happened.
It happened. Look at the little tornadoes.
Yeah, I think like Mars just constantly has little tornadoes, huh?
They're kind of cute.
Yeah, as long as they're not anywhere near me.
Yeah. Sleep in the truck.
I don't know why he doesn't want to sleep in the truck.
He's strange.
Mm-hmm.
He's already lost his mind.
Yeah, I don't blame him, though. I would have lost my mind 415 souls ago.
Yeah. I feel like I would die simply because I would try to go out without a helmet on. By accident.
I thought you said would it be on purpose?
No, on accident. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to leave. Open the door, realize I don't have my helmet on, and then die.
It's probably really hard to do that, though.
I don't know, man. Don't underestimate my stupidity.
You're not that stupid, though.
No. But like,
I've met stupider people that I would actually believe would leave a spaceship without a helmet.
That's so scary. Just the thought of, like, doing it, though.
Mm-hmm. Fast.
You gotta go super fast.
He's too heavy.
He's not too heavy. He lost like 60 pounds.
Yeah, the spaceship is too heavy.
Mm.
Everyone has like mock-ups of everything.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Yeah, let's take out the steering.
Beautiful. All he has to do is sit there.
Yep.
That's so terrifying. They're just gonna have to. They're just gonna have to not fail. Oh my god.
Oh. Yeah. That's the bad stuff.
Yeah. It gets worse. Just wait.
I love this.
Oh, it's so like unbelievable.
Right.
Beautiful.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm. It's like I yeah. I think it's more like you want me to die.
It's definitely not the first one.
No. It's definitely you want me to die.
You're sending me out to space.
In tarps.
In a tarp.
Should I just wrap myself in tarp and like jump? That would be better.
Right. Should I take off my spacesuit while I'm at it?
Take my helmet off. Take my entire space. Wrap myself in tarp.
They're like trying to hype him up. Like, this is so cool.
This is so cool. Yeah, if I survive.
Under a tarp. He's like, you know what? It's kind of working.
It's kind of working, but I'm mad about it.
He does. He does like the way it sounds.
That's what's so scary. They're gonna see these.
Did you turn the oven off?
I don't know. I thought I did.
I'm gonna go check if you turned the oven off.
Okay.
Entertain the folks.
Okay. Waterloo.
Waterloo.
I don't really know the song. I really wanted. I did not.
No.
Oh, I don't know what is cooking then.
I heard it creaking back there, and I was like,
Me too. But I really thought I turned it off.
You did not turn the oven off.
That's so sad.
Good thing there wasn't a fire.
Yeah. No, you didn't miss much.
Okay.
It was just driving.
Oh, Waterloo's still playing.
Yeah. I'm doing a little jig. Nobody can see me, but I'm doing a little jig.
Okay. No one can see you yet.
Not yet.
Soon.
Oh, ooh. Green.
Green for good. That means it's gonna work.
Keep the hopes up.
Yeah, fly into space in a tarp. Fantastic.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
You gotta rip the whole ship apart, take everything out of here.
Uh-huh. You gotta just hope if they're ejecting seats, it's not the one you're in.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
At least he... Oh, there goes. At least he's willing to do this.
Yeah. I don't think he really has a choice, to be honest.
No.
It's do this or die.
Yeah.
Do this and maybe die.
Yeah.
Those are his choices.
It's so sad.
Mm-hmm. Like, the fact that Mark is still going strong with all of this is crazy.
I'm surprised he's even, like, able to do that.
Right? He's so scrawny at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, working on barely any calories a day.
Yeah.
Oh, there's his tarp.
There's the tarp. Tarp that's supposed to save him.
Yep.
But probably does absolutely nothing.
Who knows? I'm not a scientist.
Me either. Vogel.
Soul 560. He's here a long, long time, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's him, isn't it? That's out there ready to...
Catch him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
He's like the designated, you go out and get it.
He's the designated spacewalker, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because he's always the one out there. He's like, I got it. I'll catch the package.
Yeah.
This time it's another human.
Yeah. I'm not too sure if he's the one out there, actually. I think it might be the captain.
Oh, yeah, I think it might be her.
Uh-huh.
I think it was going to be him. But then she's like, no, I want to do it. He's like, okay. Go for it then.
I don't know. Maybe they're both out there.
Yeah. I think she might be out there. And then he's like her backup. And then the other dude's his backup. If things absolutely go south.
Or maybe he was supposed to do it, but then remember they couldn't reach him or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
And then so she's like, if anyone's going to...
It's
like,
going to be me.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to let you disconnect from the spaceship. I'm going to disconnect from the spaceship.
And then I think he like has to have caught both of them then.
Maybe.
Oh, that was so hard for me to say.
I have no idea. We'll see.
We're
almost there.
We are almost there. I'm kind of scared.
Uh-huh. Then we get our happy little ending sequence.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of those sequences in movies.
No.
They're pretty boring.
I don't really care what happened afterwards.
Yeah. Like, do I care? No.
Not really.
Woo!
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Times Square, New York.
New York City. We should watch Hamilton.
True. Hamilton's so good.
Hamilton is so good.
The Martian is so good.
The Martian is also so good. It's getting closer, Randy, and I'm scared.
Oh no, nothing.
Mission Control can't do shit.
Right? Yikes.
Yep.
By the time they get an answer, it'd be too late.
Yeah. It's like, what do we do? Oh, it's too late. They're dead.
Yikes.
Oh, good lord.
He's such in bad shape.
He really is.
He's so beat up, too.
Yeah. You kind of look a little rugged, dude. Oh, you go shave.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's shaving.
Yeah.
You better not be bringing that on the spaceship. That's more weight.
That is more weight, dude. Good thing. No, he's shaving now, so he doesn't have to shave later. That's why he's not gonna bring it.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Don't no. I like your hair.
He's cutting his hair too. Too much weight.
Oh, very
Should
true.
have just shaved it all off. To be honest.
No. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, he's so tiny. It's so sad.
Anybody hugging? They're all gonna hug him, and he's just bones.
Mm-hmm.
His parents must be so happy at the end, though.
Right? Imagine being his parents right now. That is
Mhm.
crazy.
Like, where are his parents? Why haven't we seen them once?
I don't know. Yeah, why haven't they haven't been doing any interviews?
No. NASA hasn't even brought them to be like, hey, this is what we're gonna do.
What the heck, NASA?
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
I feel like by the time they hear this, I feel like there's a time delay in what they're hearing as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what they're hearing
is like
just 15 minutes that happened already.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna cry?
Oh, don't cry,
No,
dude.
don't cry, Mark. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh.
No barrel rolls.
Rude. I would, yeah. See, yeah. He's
the backup.
Yeah.
So many backups.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm so.
You're so nervous.
I know what happens, but this is so scary.
Right, and it doesn't even go well.
Yeah. 3. Come on, girlie, count faster. 1. Blast off.
Oh, there he goes.
Hell yeah, just hang on tight, girlie.
You got this, Mark. I believe in you.
Close your eyes if it gets scary. That'd be me.
I mean, might as well. You're not the one driving.
Yeah.
You're just chilling.
Yeah.
And an emptied out rocket ship with no nose.
Uh-oh.
There goes the tarp.
Yep.
Yikes.
I can't remember what the tarp was doing.
I don't know.
I feel like the tarp was important. But
yeah, probably.
Oh.
It seemed important, but also not that important.
Yeah.
It seemed important until he got out of that atmosphere.
Yeah.
I think what was it? That's what it was about.
Uh-huh.
Yikes. Too far.
He's knocked out. No.
Yikes.
Oh, I would cry.
Right, this is so bad.
Oh, this is so scary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
There goes Mark.
Uh-oh.
Houston? Live from Houston.
Oh. Give him a second. He's knocked the fuck out.
Right. Man's just flew to space and basically nothing.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Sebastian. Get out there.
You got this.
Catch him. Yeah. 39 minutes.
Damn, they got a while. Probably feels like nothing to them, though.
Yeah.
Yep, let's use all our fuel.
Ugh.
Jesus. Yep.
Good Lord.
Better start thinking.
They're all doing this for Mark.
Yeah.
He's awake. He's good. Say hello.
Say hello to space.
I'm spinning and I'm going to throw up in my helmet. I'd have to keep my eyes closed. I couldn't. Just feeling me spin is enough. I'd be like, oh,
I feel like
God.
I'd have to keep my eyes open, actually.
No, I'd have to keep my eyes closed. Or
When I feel like I'm spinning with my eyes closed is way worse than when I'm spinning with my eyes open.
Not me. I just, like, nope, not spinning, not spinning, not spinning, not spinning, not spinning. But if I see it, oh, good. It hurts my head.
You just have to focus on, like, something in the spaceship that's not spinning.
That's true.
Yikes. It's okay, Mark. You can get out of this. I believe in you.
He's spinning. This poor man.
I love him.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Let's go, Iron Man.
Sure, why not? Did she purposely cut the controls?
Yeah.
So they wouldn't know what they were saying? You just lose a couple rooms in our spaceship.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. He gets out of his seat immediately.
Yeah.
A bomb without me.
I can do it, but do I want to? Oh, she cut off communication for the bomb talk.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck? Why me? What if he accidentally lets go?
He's a space guy. He's not going to accidentally let go.
He don't look like he's really holding on.
No, it really looks like he's been letting go.
He's like,
yeah.
He's scaring me. You're going to get lost in space.
Right, that'd be so scary. Like, being in a spaceship is scary enough. Being outside and not being, like, tethered and just going.
Uh-huh.
Like, yikes, you're going to get lost in space. That's not good.
Mm. Doesn't he do it anyway?
I think he does it anyway.
You shut up. I'm joking.
He's like, no, I'm the only one that's allowed to be batshit insane right now. Not you guys. You're not allowed to make a bomb. That's too cool. I want to be the only cool person.
I want to be the one that sets off the bomb. Who cares? I don't care. Just. I'd be too afraid.
Right? That's so crazy.
You accidentally bonk it wrong and.
Right, like how Mark was riding around with that radioactive battery that could explode.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are way too nonchalant about carrying explosive items around with them. At least these guys kind of understand how horrible it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mark is just like, hell yeah.
Yeah. At least they're like responsible and like. I swear, Mark wouldn't accidentally set it off. He would set it off. Just because it's Mark.
Yeah.
They're in love.
They are in love.
They got a baby. Not yet.
Not yet, Range. Spoilers.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Oh my god, they're making out.
Okay. Well, your lips, you
smudged
you smudged the glass. I'm gonna tell everybody Mark did it.
Yeah.
Mark gave me a smooch on my thing.
Now get out of there, Sebastian Stan.
Quicker, please.
You're going so slow.
Please get out and grab the side of it or something. And
hold on tight.
Dude, you shouldn't be anywhere near this thing.
No. That is way too far. It's better than 63 miles, though.
Dude, you're scaring me. Don't do that. Do you see him free floating in space?
Yep.
She's gonna get exploded.
What is she going to go do? Probably suit up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think she is.
Stop free-floating in space.
You are scaring me.
That is giving me anxiety, Sebastian Stan. Stop it.
I don't want to lose you in space.
Getting lost in space is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. Stop it.
Smacked over, too. This would be so fun to film, though.
Yeah. This would be amazing to film.
Mm.
Being in a spaceship. But imagine all the green screens. So many green screens.
Yeah. He's like, but I want to do it.
But I wanted to be the cool one.
I'm the free floater in space. Exploded.
Oh no, not the gym.
Aww.
The gym.
Whoa.
Oh, yikes. You get tossed around, huh?
I guess.
Now they're going so slow. Realistically, you have no time to worry about what the damage was right now.
Yeah. You just gotta make sure it was holding.
Mm-hmm. Gotta make sure you get Mark.
Yeah.
Then you can worry about everything else.
Uh-huh. He's like, this ain't fair. I wanted to do it. This is as far as you could go, girly.
Yep. You gotta Iron Man it.
Iron Man it. No way. Oh, jeez Louise.
Okay, you need to learn how to control that quick, Mark.
Come on, if Iron Man can do it, so can you.
Right. He learned in a pretty quick sequence, I do believe.
I can't remember.
I think he crashed a few times.
I think he crashed a lot of times.
Yeah, probably.
You look more like Superman when you did that. Uh-oh. You better catch him.
Right?
Mark, stop spinning.
Mark, get better at this.
Look at you go. He learned quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Come on, you can do it.
Ugh.
No!
Grab onto the rope. It don't matter. Just grab the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Now reel him in.
Mm-hmm. Keep holding the rope.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you got the rope, you're good, to be honest.
Start reeling them back in, Sebastian.
Honestly, you're tangled up in the rope. I feel like you're good.
Yeah, you're Gucci. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Honestly, I feel like I trust the rope more than I trust her.
Yeah. You gotta.
I had wrapped that rope around my wrist so quick.
Yep. Just hugging it.
Uh-huh.
Reel him in, goddammit. Why is it?
Uh-huh.
It's taking you so long, dude.
Now he's reeling them in.
What happened to your chin now?
Everyone's chin is just getting beat up.
I know. You have a terrible taste of music. But now they have to like spin 50 million times.
Yeah, do you see how long that rope is?
Yeah.
It's gonna take them a bit to come in.
Yay!
They got Mark. That's so exciting.
That is so exciting.
They got Mark. Mark's alive. He's not stranded on Mars anymore. I love this.
Me too. I love that they get him. He doesn't die. Keep him tight. He might run away again.
I wouldn't feel safe until I was in that friggin' spaceship, to be honest.
I wouldn't feel safe until like I was out of my spacesuit.
On Earth.
On Earth. Beautiful. Elegant.
Yay! They got Mark. I'm so excited that they got Mark.
I'm so proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. They need to like stop hitting each other in the head with helmets.
Right, that's how come all their chins are...
They all got concussions, probably.
Right? Do you see how fast that spaceship slowed down earlier? Mm. They are definitely all not okay. Are we on Earth now?
I think we're about to be on Earth, or we're on Earth.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, there he is. You look a lot better.
Mark, you look so much more better.
You don't look so skinny.
Mm-hmm. Was he always wearing glasses?
No, but I would never leave Earth again.
No.
Potato?
Potato?
Potato and gravel? I thought he was going to rip it out.
Me too. I really thought he was going to rip it out.
It's like, fuck plants. On your left. So, dude.
All these people training to be astronauts.
Yeah.
He like works at NASA now, right? Like he's a teacher, I think.
I think so.
Or like he works at like a training place.
Uh-huh.
Day one.
You saying day one back on Earth, or
I should hope not.
I would hope not.
Maybe day one teaching? I don't know.
Oh, hopefully.
He looks really good for being day one back on Earth.
He lived it. Oh god. I cannot look at a potato the same again.
Yes.
Obviously, every day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You go up there, I would assume every second I'm going to die. I am dead up here.
I still remember when I was in university and I was doing like an astronomy course or something. It was like some spacey course. I don't remember what it was called. And one of the professors was like, yeah, they're going to Mars soon. I would advise you not to volunteer for that. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I was watching this thing. It was like this fake documentary thing. Mm-hmm. And she was she like it's not fake, but it is. But she asked like what happened to the dog that went up in space, and that like upon like coming back to Earth there was a bunch of treats, and then the person was like, sadly the dog died because the spaceship exploded. Yeah. In that interview, she started bawling her eyes.
Literally, like all the first tests for the like space things, they never go according to plan, mm-hmm. and you're basically dead. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is Aries 5?
I think so.
Are we supposed to recognize these people? Probably.
Maybe some. Oh, we know him.
Mm-hmm.
Not him. We don't know that. We didn't know that bitch.
We know that bitch.
We do. He's the one that actually got him down. All the credit should go to him. It was his plan.
I also like to give credit to that guy that told the crew.
Yes. Also the crew that actually went to go get him back, you know?
Yeah. Only those guys. Only those guys get the credit.
Yeah. Beautiful. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Woo! Don't leave anyone on Mars. That if they're not dead.
Yes. Please make sure they're
actually dead.
Actually dead. Michael something. Oh, he must be like fired, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, there's a baby.
Oh, they got a baby.
Smash his hand. Oh, wait. That's him with his bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Too many kids. Benedict Wong. Donald Glover. I mean, I don't think we need to watch this.
No. We were just talking and then, like, when the credits came on, and so I was like, oh, I'll just let the credits roll.
Yeah.
And then we kind of stopped talking, and then they started showing these kind of credits.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is kind of exciting.
I would never want to be in space ever again.
No, I never want to be. I think space would be so cool, but also I'd be too terrified to go into space.
Yeah, it's too scary up there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was The Martian.
Which is like one of my favorite movies.
Mine
to
too.
be honest.
That's pretty great.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.